Hello, today at Vinny's Garage, we're at another Vinny's Garage. We have two of them, two Vinny's Garages.
That's right, we're at my house today working on some projects.
And today we're going to show you some of the projects that we have got going on over here. Here's a nice little Firebird.
So here's my Trans Am, little LS swapped 1980 turbo. It's pretty cool. And
Real
there's
nice job you did here. Tell them about what kind of motor this is.
all right. Let me pop this back on. So this is a 6-liter 2010 and up truck block I picked up on eBay. It's brand new, straight out of the crate from GM. It's got a Phytech fueled injection system on it. It's pretty nice. Got it all swapped in there. Runs pretty good. I'm still working out the kinks.
It's a really nice job. You had to do a lot of custom work like motor mounts and stuff.
Motor mounts and brackets and rerouting belts. It was fun.
And you're doing this you're doing as a on the cheap.
Yep.
Tell them about how much so far you got into this.
The whole car I've got about $5,000 in.
Which isn't bad with an LS like this with
Yep.
fuel injection.
Fuel injected LS, 6-speed.
6-speed. Wow, you got a 6-speed in it too, huh?
Yep.
Holy, what kind of transmission is it?
T56.
Wow, cool. Almost like my car.
Yeah, I tried to make it a little bit more modern. It's still got the stock style suspension with the stock front, subframe in it. Not like the other Camaro we're doing with the aftermarket subframe.
Right.
That frame costs more than this entire car.
Well, yeah, I bet it does. And look, you got the nice upper control arms, tubular.
Yeah, I went with a little bit more. Let's zoom in a little bit more on this one. So I got Speedway motors, tubular upper control arms. They're reasonably priced too. I mean, the whole set of them is only a few bucks.
And what kind of radiator is this?
This one I also picked up on Speedway Motors. They have some universal radiators, and I bought the fans off of eBay. They were only like 60 bucks. The radiator itself was only about 120, but it's a large 2-core.
And the radiator was only 120?
Yep.
That's a really good price. How many core is that?
It's a large 1-inch 2-core, so it's got 2 large 1-inch cores in it, and it's made actually for circle tracks cars.
Okay, so it should keep it pretty cool.
Yeah, it's made for racing and stuff, and they make them budget oriented with universal type fit. But this ended up fitting really well without too many modifications. Had to make a new upper radiator support. Just made it out of some scrap aluminum I had laying around.
And you also got nice headers on it too.
Yeah, those are eBay specials from
They
China.
look nice.
Stainless steel headers. I mean,
yeah, stainless steel. You can't beat that.
Nothing really to write home about. They're only like $80.
They're stainless steel. Though.
Yeah,
that's good.
So, like I said, the whole car, it's got right around 5,000 bucks in it right now, including these wheels. These wheels were probably the most expensive part.
Yeah, the wheels look really great. Show them that. That looks really.
Yeah,
nice.
wheels and tires.
Look at the tires you got on there. You got some meat on there.
Yeah, they're 275 40 R17, same size. It's on a C4 Vet.
Really?
Yeah, I found the tires at Walmart, believe it or not. Federal 595s, which are a real soft compound for racing. They were only like $80 a piece.
That is a good price. Yeah. Maybe I should go there when I get I have to get tires for my Dodge.
Again? I thought you just put tires on it.
Yeah, I did, but they don't last long.
Jesus. Well, you must be ripping on it with that supercharger.
Oh, that supercharger is awesome.
And then the rims themselves, I got the 17-inch snowflakes from one of the parts houses. They had them on sale. I think I got it through Jegs. They were doing a special Black Friday deal, so I just went and snagged them and got like 200 bucks off. So they were only like 600 bucks for the whole set.
Well, the body doesn't look bad shape either. I mean, you don't have too much rot.
It's got a little bit. The car is originally from New Jersey. It has some damage on the roof too that needs to be fixed, and a little bit of rust down in the quarters. And yeah, some plastic already down there.
Yeah, it's a little but that's normal. I mean, this is a Gen 2, right?
Yeah, this is a 80. It's as old as I am, and it's showing its age just like its owner.
Yeah, 40 years old. It's not a young car.
Yeah, it's 40-year-old hunk of GM.
But there's no rot in the floorboards or anything like that.
Very minimal for being a Jersey car. It wasn't bad. I actually bought another Trans Am a few years after I started this project. That's in better shape. I kind of wish I would have found it first, but You know how it goes. You get halfway through a project, then
Yeah,
you find,
something. Always, you know, you look forever, and then when you're not looking, it pops.
Yep,
in front
it
of your
pops
face, and
up.
you go,
And it's like, oh man, where was
man."
that all my life?
Yeah, come on, you know. Yeah, that's what I always do. That's what happens to me all the time. So tell me about the dashboard. Did you made that dashboard yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a custom car shop down the road in Sanford, and they were redoing the dashboard in another Trans Am, and they got rid of the gauges. So I wired these gauges up into this car because they were just getting rid of them. I think I paid $50 for the whole gauge set, which is incredibly cheap.
But this here too, you did yourself.
Yeah, and the dashboard was really bad shape out of this car. I mean, it was missing, and I snagged one that was from a car we parted out a while ago, and this whole thing was missing. So what I did here is I took a cover lay from Rock Auto, and I used some Great Stuff foam, and I foamed in between the cover lay and the dash panel on the inside, and it came out pretty good.
So this was just a one of those ugly looking covers that you just slap on there.
Yeah.
Which you made, which you did was with the old panel, with the old dash panel, it just fell apart because they usually do with
foam,
the sun.
Yeah, the foam all rotted off.
So you had nothing but metal behind there, the ugly looking metal that holds everything, and you sprayed foam there and shaped it the way the dashboard should be. Then you put this cover on.
Yeah, and I still got some more
that's
work to do. I
amazing.
got the rest of the dash parts and glove box back there, but
That
and these
is
are
an amazing job you did.
and these are cheap seat covers from the Advanced Auto Parts. They're just generic.
Yeah, just for now.
I stuck them on there because the seats were really ripped up. So
you got yourself a pretty good runner here for $5,000. You got yourself a Gen 2
yep.
with really, how much horsepower are you putting out of that right now?
Well, right now it's it's pretty much stock, except for the camshaft and the fuel injection system. So when I bought this, it was a long block, and it was set up for the active fuel management system. So I converted it to non-active fuel management and switched the cam to a cam from an LS9 supercharged Corvette cam. I'm setting it up for eventually turbocharging. I do have a turbo for it, a little cheapy low boost type deal from eBay. DNA Motorsports 7276 GT40. But I'm gonna leave it naturally aspirated, kind of work the kinks out of the car, because you know, going on the cheap, nothing bolts together easy, and you got a lot of struggling and fighting to do with it.
But that's the whole fun of it.
It is.
And you did a lot of great fabrication here. You made your own brackets and stuff with aluminum. You put in your own brake system with the bias control.
Yeah, the brake system was a little bit of a challenge. I was trying to do this on the cheap. So I got CPP makes a conversion spindle. So it's actually got C5 brakes on it from a Corvette.
Wow.
And I was trying to find a master cylinder that would work in this, and it ended up being 90 S10. Had a 1 inch.
I was just going to say that. It looked like an S10.
Yeah, it's a 1 inch master out of a S10. Then I got a Willwood bias controller because I'm still running drums in the back, and then obviously the other container here for the master cylinder on the clutch.
So even when you drag race, if you go drag racing, you could turn that to just shut off your rear brakes and just run off your front brakes, or very little rear brakes, so you could warm your tires up and everything else.
Yeah, yeah.
And still have plenty of brakes to stop at the end of the quarter mile.
Absolutely, yeah. So, you know.
Especially with those big Corvette brakes. This thing gets up and goes and stops pretty fast too.
Yeah, like I said, there's some kinks I'm working out. I'm not quite happy with my fuel pump arrangement. I got an external pump. I think we'll be switching that to an internal pump soon. Maybe like a 300 gallon per minute, or I think that's what they call it, 300 liters per minute or whatever it is.
So basically you're putting out how much horsepower have they got already?
Right around, with it naturally aspirated, around 420, 430.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Hell no. That's pretty damn good.
There's some other guys with the same combo running about that. LS9 cam, stock 6-liter truck motor.
Well, basically you got yourself a 425 horsepower engine for what?
Practically nothing.
Practically nothing.
The motor itself was only like $1,200.
And the fuel injection
The fuel injection system I got on the same Black Friday sale as the wheels, and it was, I think, another $1,200. The transmission was...
So for around
you know,
$3,000,
Yep.
you got yourself a real goer.
Yep.
425 horsepower car.
And the transmission was out of a junkyard Camaro. So,
Junkyard Camaro. Wow.
so you know, it's not anything fancy. I was trying to build a 6-liter for it, and it ended up just buying one that was done was cheaper because you know, one of those things that popped up on eBay when I was trying to build something else.
So this is actually faster than the 455s that they used to put in these cars years ago.
Oh yeah,
From the factory. But the 455s back then were what, 330, 360
yeah, the
horsepower?
earlier 455s, they weren't very fast.
No.
This car only had a 301, and I ended up selling that 301 and getting some of my money back for the build, which came off of the price of the budget.
They had like, what, 125 horsepower?
Yeah, 130 horsepower with a 305, and this motor makes more power, it gets better mileage and less emissions.
You could have beat that other car in reverse.
Yeah, well, that, and you know, it doesn't stink out the tailpipe. It's not polluting the air. It's,
Right, it's emission
friendly. You know,
Yeah.
why not?
And it's a little sleeper you got here.
Yeah, it's kind of rough yet. I'm still, you know, saving up for paint. Needs a little body work. I replaced the front fenders because they were shot. But you know, yeah, it's a good little car for what I've got in it.
Yeah. Very good. Body's in pretty good shape, man.
Yeah, it's all right. The guy who owned it before me did kind of a slappy paint job on it. Not too crazy about it.
Well, at least it kept it from rusting.
Yeah, it doesn't have major rust.
Very good.
But that's that project. And you know, of course, you know, Dad's tire burner there. He likes recycling tires on that thing with the supercharger.
That's fun. And here's our other shop. Let's go inside and see what we got going on for today.
Yep. So we're working on a couple projects today. Sorry, I don't have a camera stabilizer holding this thing by hand today, so it's a little shaky.
Fine. Try to get everybody a little seasick watching.
A little seasick, ain't gonna hurt you.
Okay.
So this is at my place. Got, you know, a nice little shop with a lift.
And look at that beautiful car on the lift.
You might recognize this one, doing donuts and blasting around in the old Camaro. This is my dad's 69. We put a fuel tank in it about a year ago from Tanks Inc. And the instructions that came with it told us to put the fuel sending unit in a specific way. And we come to find out watching another YouTube video that it's wrong.
It's wrong. Yep.
So we got to fix that, change that a little bit. And then Dad wanted to put in a couple of these springs that used to be in this car because he liked the way it sat a little better. These are some coilover type shock absorbers. And I'll raise the back end of the car up a little bit because he wants to take it to the track and you need to raise it up to get the slicks to fit. But yeah, it's a good little runner.
Oh yeah, this thing goes pretty good. She's a fast car.
Yeah, so we got to get this tank out, drop it down, fix the sending unit, which is up in here. I don't know if you can see it.
It's
Maybe.
on top, of course. General Motors doesn't make it easy. You think they would put the sending unit like Chrysler right here in the back where it would unscrew and come out?
Or Ford.
Or Ford, yeah. The whole gas tank is the
Yeah.
rear rear pan. But yeah, that's what we got to do today. Take it back out.
Back
You
out.
always have to do things 2 or 3 times with this car. You know that.
Yeah, this car never does anything right the first time, that's
no,
for sure.
no, it doesn't.
Never did.
It likes the number 3.
Number 3, so we'll have the tank out we'll have it out now and then we'll have it out again and then it'll be done.
Yeah, probably. You're right. Yep. And this makes it 2 times. Yeah, well, let's not. Hopefully,
Let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it.
No.
No.
Too many times. Too many times.
All right. So I'm going to put the camera up on the tripod and we'll get started. All right, there we go. We're recording now.
All right, live from Vinny's Garage, number 2.
We're going to turn some fans on because it's hot as fuck out.
Yeah, sorry about the noise that you're going to hear. You're going to probably hear a little. But it gets so humid out here in Florida, if you don't put the fan on, we look like drowned rats.
Oh, we're already starting to sweat through everything. Dad. What do we got?
This is 13 and a half. It's a little bit more than 13 and a half. It's almost 13 and 3/4. So it's almost half. And it's a funny thing. I have almost a half a tank when it goes dry.
That might be something.
Now that's telling you something
Yeah,
there.
that might be something.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna shorten this rod down to 7 inches from end to end.
Yeah, from this end to the from the ball, end of the ball to there. Yeah. 7 inches.
All right, so let's do a little set screw action here. Yep, that's about right.
Yeah, that's about right. Now, do you remember how they got that lane? Go longer.
Oh, it's a mini 7 inches.
Yeah. Just a second. Turn on the side for a second. Yeah. A little longer. And pull it.
Right there.
Right about there.
All right. Set screw on. All right. We get our wire cutter. See if that'll snip it.
There we go.
All right.
7 inches.
7 inches. A little twisty twists. Get the ball facing the right way for the 7 inches. That's important.
Yes.
All right. All fixed. Now we get to give it the old done. Done.
And the worst thing about it would have been so easy to put it back in, but now we got to find a gasket.
Yes. Well, I was cleaning the shop and I found my old cork.
Now that would work.
I'll make a gasket out of this cork and make it fit. Universal gasket material. I love this stuff.
Or we could look in the trunk and see what we got. Do we have a ladder?
Got that ladder.
Okay.
All right.
Let's try that.
Let's try that first.
First I need the keys.
Keys are in it. Hot.
And look at that. Look at that.
Movie magic.
There it is.
Excellent.
That's like Christmas. Right
Christmas.
there.
I don't have to
Christmas
make
has
one.
come. And look, it even has all the new nuts and bolts and everything.
Excellent.
Man, that's why I keep everything.
Yeah, don't ever throw anything away, because the minute you do,
You need it.
you need it. Oh man. So let me set this up so we can show how it goes back together, because we did the far look at it before. Sorry if I'm making anyone seasick. There we go.
Now the glue is holding.
The glue is holding on my little arm here. All right.
And yes, you have a little cut right over here.
Yep, that's where I was trying to get that out. All right, so we'll show it going back together in just a minute. So give us a second. All right, some video tech.
Yep, high class video tape.
All right, so this is our fuel sending unit, which tells us what the fuel level is in the vehicle. Now this float moves up and down and varies the resistance inside of this little resistor. And it tells you what side the float is in on it. And as it goes, it has a little arm on the inside that sweeps back and forth. And when it gets to a certain resistance, it means full, and another resistance means empty. So we're just going to test this before we go ahead and put it back in the vehicle. So I know we don't have enough arms here, but put on the ground, put one on there, and then we'll lift it. Full. Let's see. Test our tool here. There we go. All right. So empty. Full, it's 89.6. And keep going
There's
down.
halfway. What's it saying halfway?
4.46, which is pretty close. And then 0.4 ohms for empty. That looks right, because I know 90 ohm is supposed to be full. We're at 89 point
Okay,
something.
so that's about probably at the top of the tank right there.
Yeah. So that'll be 66.9.
And this is probably about halfway.
39.3.
That's pretty close because you're saying 6, so you got another 3, right?
And that goes down to 0.
Okay, so that was about right.
Yeah, that should be right.
Right in the middle because you said 6. We hit 3 in the middle.
Yeah, we should be good.
Yeah, 3 and 3 makes 6.
Why not?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know.
Close enough.
Close enough. Well, we'll have to take it out the third time anyway, right?
Yeah, we'll just have to run out of gas and see where the needle is.
Right?
That's what I did last time.
Yeah, that's how you figured it out last time it didn't work. All right, so gonna clean that up. You get a rag.
Yeah.
Rag action in here. Trying to brush it away from the hole.
Not towards the
Not towards the hole, away from the hole. Alright, looks pretty clean. Got our cork gasket. Won't dissolve. See that? The before and the after. I mean, yeah, that's pretty bad. So we're swapping it for the cork one here that hopefully won't dissolve on
No,
us.
that won't dissolve.
That one looks like it's in good shape.
Yeah,
so.
that's in good shape. That
All right,
won't
so I guess
dissolve.
put it on there and then we'll
Yeah.
put the whole thing in as a
Together.
unit.
Since you have the good eyes, I'll let
The
you.
good eyes, I don't know.
See, you got the sliters on this side.
Yep, so we gotta get the
Boy, they make
ball.
that ball just about. Wow. Yeah, see that? A little forcing action.
Well, you know, gotta force the balls in.
And now you've got to figure out which way that goes.
All right, so
That only goes. That's like keyed to go on just a certain way with the screws, if I can remember.
yep, I believe that was facing that way when I took it apart a minute ago.
Those are better.
Put the better ones in there. Because hopefully it doesn't have to come out again.
Better than the Chinese ones.
Oh, gasket isn't lining up. Oh, there's our third time.
I know. Wish I could see.
Got the old can't see eyeballs today.
Yeah, it's very dark.
There's my little notch.
I should have a notch in the gasket, right? There's the notch in the gasket.
Make that line up with the notch over here. See?
Yep.
Nope, that doesn't line up. So we'll try the other notch. Yeah, that one looks like it sort of lines up on that one.
Okay, let's try that.
Try that one.
Now you gotta line that up. Oh yeah, that's better.
That looks better.
It looks much better. Let's see how much better my eyeballs.
You can't see eyeballs
Well,
are?
I can't see eyeballs.
This gas does smell good. Ooh, me.
Yippee!
Giving me a good buzz.
Oops. Maybe we can let it down more so we can see over the top. 'Cause we still have some slack. Yeah, we got some slack.
Well, this,
Yeah.
it's all the way down on the jack.
Oh. Too bad.
All right, maybe that gasket's upside down. That could be the problem. Woof. All right, let's try that again. Take 3. 3 times is the charm, right?
That's what they'd say. That's with this car too. Why don't you put the gasket on first and put the bolts in and see how it fits. Then we'll mark it.
That looks like it's supposed to line up.
Let's see, I got my head up in there now. Too bad I don't have like a camera where it focuses. Okay, that's off. Let me see this way. Actually, let me see a couple of screws. That's what happens when you get old. You can't see nothing.
Can't see shit.
Okay, let me see another one.
Yeah, it's not lining up.
That one is.
It's not lining up that well.
Well,
So we'll hook it up in here. We'll put the screws through it, through the cork before you set it on there. How's that?
let's see. Let me see. That one is in.
Is the notch lined up?
It's just a little off.
Hmm.
Is that weird? Maybe we could try a different notch. We have two notches in this.
Let's put it on this first.
Okay. Because that should be exactly the same.
Well,
Do we have any type of glue?
Nothing that's floor resistant.
No, it doesn't have to be gas because it's just that it just sticks it. We're typing like weather strip adhesive.
That lines up pretty good. The notch is in the right spot. Okay, Trey.
So this one matches up.
Try this again. Got to make a lot of movie magic with this one.
It's okay. It's just, no, it's very hard to see. Not going through the gasket.
Not in the tank yet. There we go. Got two.
Three.
Got four. Hey!
Voila.
Ah!
Voila.
Where's
Yay! I'll tell you. Well, you know, I'm glad we did take that center unit out because we found that rubber that was dissolving.
Yeah,
If
you're
it got
right.
any smaller, it could start falling into the tank and clogging up, getting into our fuel pump. Could have been a real problem.
What do you think?
Awesome.
Perfect.
Awesome.
No more of this junk.
Yep. Okay, I'll jack it up.
Well, I'll let the car down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, okay, let's do that.
And then we got those two in a good spot. That's in a good spot-ish. All right.
I think this was through here.
Yeah. Goes up by the strap.
All right. Oh, sorry about that. I usually get that.
Camera's getting in the way.
Oh yeah, pretty close. Rush
All
my
right.
camera now.
Don't get the cell phone. All right. I think it's out of the way now. Drop it down here. Here we go. All right, YouTube. More seasickness. Not that it got out.
Whoops. I get it.
Back up it goes.
Yes, indeed. Okay, it's locked in position, so I don't have to worry about maybe not. Oh, it is. Yeah, I like that.
All right. That's good enough to get our first wire on. This had a washer.
The washer on first.
Washer and this. Yep. What size was that? Smaller. There we go. Alright. Oh, sorry, YouTube.
More seats.
More seasickness. Kick the tripod.
Almost there?
Getting there. Got about eight more inches. That thing takes forever.
Yeah, man, really. Man, I guess they want a real slow time or something.
It's a heavy duty cylinder on that one, man. It takes forever to go up. Getting there.
Look, just want to be sure. Yeah, we're okay.
We're good. I've been watching it.
We're okay.
We can go backwards a little bit. There we go. Now we can go up some more.
Ready?
Yep. Alright, that's it.
Okay. Okay, might have to take this out to get our straps in. We might have to drop it a little bit.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
I'm gonna have to take these.
Yeah.
Ready? Just hold it in place.
Yep. It doesn't have it. I gotta grind a notch and glue in that one.
What?
Yeah, just touch more. Okay.
Go up.
Upsy daisy. Alright, that's good.
Watch your head underneath there. You're coming very close.
Oh, hold on. There it goes. Oh.
Okay, just keep it somewhere near it. This has to.
Alright, that one has to go back down the strap because I have to get this thing on the other side of it.
Okay.
There we go. Let's get that in. Alright.
Good?
Yep.
See how this. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it fell right into place.
Oh, man.
Let me readjust the camera. Alright, YouTube, you can't really see much this way.
See, that's where we need Mike.
Yeah, you wanted to go shopping today with the grandmas. All right. All right. Yeah.
Wires to positive and negative to where we can plug it in.
Yeah, we get the light.
So that's all okay.
see
Pictures running low.
revelation. Got both positive and negative. Got my negative wire, positive wire.
We have a ground that goes over here.
Ground and well, it looks like we're all good. We can tighten those up.
Tighten up the straps.
Tighten up the straps. Yeah. All right. Couple more pieces. All right, next side. Get you in for a little bit closer look. We're gonna swap this shock for this shock with the spring to help control the back end a little better.
That's for drag racing application.
All right, I gotta pound this thing out, and then why don't you grab that one off? Oop, beam shit. YouTube seasickness. Oh no!
I'm getting Jason.
Susie! Seasickness! Alright, so what are we doing? Besides getting everyone on YouTube seasick.
Taking that one off.
So we gotta take this plate off, put it on that shock, just like we did the other side. Because this plate needed to mount that shock. Alright. Several 16s here. That's it. don't even know if I'm getting this on camera. I'm getting it on sort of camera. I don't. Who knows? I don't know. We need a cameraman. Does somebody know a cameraman?
Yep, these shots will be going back on when we're going to go road course.
Yep.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Maybe we should get another set of these.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good idea since we're going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah,
back and
let's make it easier.
forth. Make it easier.
Make it easier. All right.
There's there, all set up right there.
Boink, boink, boink.
Can't make up our minds what we want to do.
Drag
Road
racing.
course, drag race, road course. Well, that's the thing right now, is drag racing, you know that.
Well,
Everybody's doing it.
Road course is so much fun though, because you get more than 10 seconds on the track.
That's true.
All right. I think my great camera skills missed the whole thing, but hey, look at that movie magic. Voila.
Ta-da! Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
All right.
Squirterini.
Oh yeah.
Squirt the holes up there too with the tips.
All right. Let's get the YouTube on the right page. I'll let you put that in. I'll get the camera facing in the right direction.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
Make everyone dizzy again.
Oh boy, can't see a thing. That's a dark hole up there.
That's what she said.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna turn that. You got that nut tight up there, right?
Yep.
Oh, look, this one's close. Oh, look, I'm so strong, I'm lifting the whole thing in. Yeah.
Need some extra
Oh, yeah, this arm is just about had it.
Give it some smacky poos.
Yeah, give it some smacky. Oh, jeez, I can't do it. This arm. Just gotta go up.
It's gotta go up in here.
There you go.
Oh.
Yep.
Move your fingers.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh, dirty.
Dirty. So dirty. We need the punch. Oh, can't see.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, he's right. Oh man. There we go. Oh, oh. Get it home. Ooh, looks like we're lined up. It's slippy now. It's too slippy.
It's got the juice on it. Juice. Need some help?
Oh, hey.
Hey, darling. Hey, you got a haircut.
Not really. Or she's got hair back.
Exactly. How my hair's growing in.
Oh, okay. Mikey! Oh, my arm.
Oh man, we need a camera guy.
Yeah, we
There
could.
you go, you got jump. Have fun. Hey, why don't you want TV production? This is not a bad job to have.
Man, you got a good set of hair. I wish I had your hair.
Yeah. So there you go. Help your dad and your grandfather, okay?
I think we're recording right now. Is the camera pointed the right way?
Jeez, yeah. Yeah.
We could have used you about an hour ago.
Where
Really
you been?
bad.
Sorry, we were watching the pit game on the house.
Oh man, watching the football.
Watching football.
Got the foosball. All right, you got the light.
So you got the camera, I got the light.
All
Lights,
right.
camera, action.
Lights, camera in action.
Yeah.
I was just saying a minute ago, we need a camera guy, YouTube.
Yep, just in there. And they heard us.
They heard us. Mikey heard us.
Yep. one side was easier than the other.
It always is that way, isn't it? There's a hard side. It can't be just both sides go easy. Oh no, it is the Camaro.
Do you want the zip?
It's kind of at a weird angle, and that doesn't have an angled head on it, so
Hey, they got a whole bunch of these with angled heads.
I bought them for you.
Yeah. How come you don't have them?
There's a lot of things around the missing list right now. Used them for something. I think they might be in the house garage.
That's tight enough. Especially if we're taking it back off again.
Yeah.
All right, almost got the tire on. So what do you think? Do you think it's going to make a difference?
Yeah, it's still a little higher.
Difference enough so we could use the slicks? We'll see. There you go, that's done. Shut it off for now.
All right, here we go.
Okay, this is to be the test. If it's going to work. It may or may not work. Let's see. As it slowly gets there. Slow.
Wait for it.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Oh, it's got room.
It's got room.
Yeah.
That's an improvement.
Yeah, put your hand there.
It's close. It's clear. So we got some extra room there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That won't hit until it gets about there.
Yeah.
When it's all the way down, it's not on frame.
Might be